Okay, so we have a 1930s TB-11, Gibson TB-11 conversion, and I'll tell you later what's converted about it. And it sounds wonderful. And if you like these videos, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's hear what this banjo sounds like. Quite a banjo. So now let's look at it. This is actually a beautiful instrument. So you know what's going on. These banjos were made in the 30s, and they had nickel parts on them, which were made out of pot metal. And so what we did is we took all the nickel parts off and put on brand new Pruka parts, okay? Now, honestly, that makes the banjo not worth as much, which is good for you because you can buy it cheaper, but you don't sacrifice any sound at all, and you get stronger parts. So that's really what's going on. Now, this particular banjo, which you can see, of course, the Presto tailpiece and the one-piece armrest, but this particular banjo also has a Huber HR30 tone ring in it. And if you ever have an opportunity to hear banjos that are similar model with an HR30 and other great tone rings, at least in my case, I always have liked the HR30 best. It has a really, really strong balance. And I do believe it sounds the closest to the pre-war banjos, and I've had a lot of pre-war banjos. So now let's look up the neck. So the neck was built by First Quality Banjo, and of course they build about 17,000 necks for Gibson, so I would say that they probably have it down, okay? Now, what we really, really like about this banjo, and I'm going to turn it over, partly just to let you see. Now, if you were a stage performer, it would be cool. You know, you turn this banjo over, it's more exciting than a plain piece of mahogany or something. Now, what we did, we had our finish guy refinish the sides of this resonator, and we'll go up and you can see that the resonator and the neck are perfectly matched. It looks beautiful. Okay, and once again, we keep talking about Christmas, but this would be a great Christmas present for that person who always wanted a Gibson. And this has it's pre-war, so it's got the 5/8 3-ply hard rock maple shell. The same shell that's in Earl Scruggs' banjo. It's got a poplar resonator. Okay, so all the resonators are exactly the same except they have different covering on the back. So walnut banjo has walnut, a 3 has mahogany, a Granada has curly maple. Okay, but the guts of all of them are the same. Okay, so that's what the resonator looks like. Bingo. Okay, then we look at the inside of the banjo. And once again, you'll see what that looks like, and then you'll also see the 3-ply hard rock maple shell, okay? Now, these banjos don't just happen overnight, okay? Case in point, on this banjo, I actually took about 3 banjos and drove 250 miles one way to Steve Huber, and he put the HR30 in here, hand fit it, which is very critical. He also hand fit the neck. So this banjo is just extraordinary. Anyway, if you'd like to see it in person, come visit us. We're near the Atlanta airport. You can use some of those Sky Miles, fly in, plan on spending 4 or 5 hours because it takes that long to listen to all the banjos and kind of let them get warmed up and see what you're really like. Or you can drive, you know, depending on how long you want it. The other day, some guy drove 400 miles just to be here. Anyway, so if you have any questions, you can call Andy at 404-372-5482. Of course, you can see all photos and other information at banjowarehouse.com. If you do decide to visit, give us a day's notice because sometimes we're out looking for banjos. That's it. So we'll talk to you later, and you guys have a great day.